Good evening, everyone. Welcome to a special bonus stream here on twitch.tv/giraffeme. If you were here earlier today, you more than likely will have seen that there was a stream for the Nintendo Direct, which you can watch the VOD of right now, both here on Twitch and on youtube.com/giraffemeplays. But I did that stream solo, as it were, because my cohort in crime, if you will, is now available this evening and has decided to brace the barrage that is the PlayStation State of Stream. It is, of course, Claire, otherwise known as Fell Floney. Claire, how is it going this evening up in Scotland?
It is going fine, thank you, my dear. Probably better than the stress you've been having trying to set up these streams. Doing 2 in one day, you really went for hard mode.
I know, right?
I mean, state of play, more like the state of the flipping streaming platform, am I right? But, hello, everyone.
Yeah, just to sort of reiterate that as well, and good evening to you, Harriet. Lovely to see you here. I will just say that if you saw the stream earlier, you will have heard the story of the fact that the software I was going to use broke on me about 2 hours before the first stream, so I had to kind of rebuild things and whatnot. So this is kind of part 2 of that, and a bit of a litmus test for our regular Friday stream tomorrow. So if sound is a bit wonky in places, be it one of us is louder than the other by a considerable amount, let me know in the chat. I will try and change things on the fly as I can, but the way I have it set up tonight, I'm slightly limited in my options on the sound front, but I will do my best and we will work accordingly to get that sorted. And the PlayStation State of Play itself is due to begin in about 5 minutes time or so, but it is a YouTube premiere looking at the window to the side of me, and that means there probably will be a 2-minute countdown before the event begins proper. So that is the time when we can find out how much we'll be deafened by the sound or how much we ultimately won't be. But what is the PlayStation State of Play stream tonight? As I'm to understand it, this is mainly focusing on already announced titles. I'm not entirely sure of the length of it, because that's kind of the one detail I neglected to actually look up before we actually went live. But this is mainly focusing on announced titles. So if they were to throw in a surprise announcement, it wouldn't surprise me, but I am honestly not expecting anything.
I can't keep track of all these being surprised and not surprised.
Exactly right.
I've been surprised to be surprised by not being surprised.
But if it's talking about upcoming games, I assume we're going to get something relating to Spider-Man being shown, because that's out in October time, if memory serves. So we're sort of getting towards the Q4 lineup, if you will.
Spiders start appearing in your house.
There you go. And Harriet, no problem whatsoever. Just wanted to acknowledge what you said there. So, Claire...
Harriet's had an interesting day. I'll tell you about it later.
Oh, there you go. So, I will ask you, Claire, because you have got a PlayStation 5 yourself and Keith, as it were.
Yes, we do.
Is there anything in particular currently that you folks are looking forward to on the games front, aside from the obvious Final Fantasy VII Part 2, Chapter 5.12, whatever it's called?
Chain of Memories remake. Death by Gumdrops or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know. Honestly, I haven't used the PS5 for gaming yet. If I did, it would probably be a remaster of one of my old favourites. One of the joke submissions on the State of Play chat there was, we're getting a Final Fantasy IX remaster, and I'm like, we're not, but I play that. So, yeah, just do it like Final Fantasy. Oh my god, can you imagine it? It'd be gritty as heck, and all these like little cute anthropomorphic animals like.
Good evening to you, Matty. Not a problem at all. Looking forward to see you when you're able to get over here proper, as it were. Do you know what I will say? A Final Fantasy IX remaster, I wouldn't be opposed to, as it were.
I wouldn't fight it. I wouldn't push it out of bed for eating a biscuit. That's for sure. I mean, honestly, even 8. Like, people are talking about 8 as well. I'm like, again, not going to happen, but you know, it'd be nice.
I remember that junction system with like the boost button on the summons as well that I didn't know about for years. And then when a friend showed me, it both changed and haunted me at the same time.
I know that this is all going to be building up to me playing Final Fantasy X again, and I can't do that. I was going to say I can't do that to myself, but that's not true. I can't do that to the people who love me. I can't do that to them. Not again. Not again.
Oh, my word.
2 minutes, Jebba.
Sorry, say again?
2 minutes.
There you go. And also, I will say, folks, that I do have the captions enabled, if you will, on this stream. I don't know how it is going to work on this. So just to say, they're enabled. I don't know if they're actually working, is the way I'll phrase this, because it doesn't appear they
a
are.
weird little box for me, and I don't know how. Oh no. Oh no, I clicked something and it took me to my channel. Get out. But yeah, for some reason they show up in a flipping little box, and I'm like, great, I don't want them in that box, and I can't move that box.
Okay.
Hopefully everyone else is slightly better than that.
If it's incredibly invasive, let me know, and I can always deactivate if needed.
Well, no, because the person whose computer it is controls how it looks, so...
Gotcha. Well, I don't know how to change that then, so you can blame me for that, folks. Hooray.
Yeah.
And also, I'm going to tell you now, because I tried to look it up earlier during the Nintendo Direct, I don't know why I can't activate captions. It's really...
We have tried!
Oh, sorry, I should clarify, on the YouTube side of things.
No, I know, you've tried both, and I don't know why you can't do it. It's very strange. Yeah,
it happened earlier. I even tried it on something else earlier as well, just as like a little test thing before I went live with anything, and it's just... It doesn't want to play ball. So I'm just probably going to have to eventually just email YouTube or something and just hope someone can give me some kind of coherent response.
Ball is my favourite game. Anyway, sorry.
The waiting game, as it were.
Why is Frasier trending? Sorry, I should probably look something.
Why is Frasier trending?
I don't know.
Is there a Frasier PlayStation game?
If you click it, it just takes you to all these people going, "Why is Frasier trending?"
That usual chestnut.
Very strange. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway.
Well, there we go. What I'm going to do, I'm going to switch over to the other screen now, just to make sure nothing breaks as well. But also because then we can kind of see things, and then once the actual video begins, I can then sort of hit the full screen button to make it look proper. And then hopefully we can get the sound figured out and such
Did not
as
mean to full
well.
Screen, Jeremy.
Sorry?
I accidentally full screened just us, so it was just you and me. I'm like, that's not what I wanted to do.
And also, I'm going to call attention to it because it's irked me a bit. If you're wondering why is my camera box, why does it have curved edges and why does Claire's not? Simply because the software I'm using and it not wanting to play ball. That is the answer to the question.
BS, am I right? More like too much BS.
I mean, look, compared to what Streamlabs was doing to me earlier, I'll frickin' take this.
I can just hold up a square around myself and make it look like I'm in a frame.
As Harriet says,
I'm wondering if it's something to do with the fact that you have not a sponsor YouTube Premium, because I don't. And I wonder if I mean, it seems insane to me that you'd have less functionality for paying money, but
wait. Wait. I see the button. Arabic? Why is it Arabic?
You can change it in settings.
I can't win. Hang on. English. Right, apparently, captions are on. It's almost like the YouTube gods heard me.
Yeah, they heard you bitchin'.
Right, I'll set that to
Mine are also in Arabic. Let's put them in English.
There you go. Right, okay,
Arabic, it's because it's the first one. Not today.
There you go. All right, well, cool. I'll take that as a mild win to start things off.
Mild win. A lowercase W.
A lowercase win.
A woo. A woo.
So I'm now curious because does this mean then that usual YouTube countdown you get of like the 2-minute countdown with the white screen, the various shapes, is that not going to appear? Or is it 5 minutes until we see that countdown, meaning this is in essence starting at nearly 10 past?
I don't know.
No one knows, as it were.
No one knows.
But away from the PlayStation things for a few moments, because I feel the need to share a fun story. So, went to my yoga class earlier that I mentioned that may delay the stream and whatnot. Lovely class. Had a great time. Very, very back-focused, as it were, when it came to sort of focusing on a body part to stretch out. Let me just say, there are certain positions which I didn't realise could actually make your back feel as much as that. So my back currently is both incredibly relaxed and also incredibly worn out.
Everything back so much.
But at least I'm not backed up. That would be worse.
Beautiful.
There you go. There we go. So, I had another question for you. So, the Nintendo Direct earlier, just to sort of pass a few moments' time, any particular highlights from what you saw for you?
I mean, I'm not, like, someone asked me this earlier, and on Facebook, and I was like, I mean, all my Nintendo-loving friends seemed really happy, so that's good, and I tend to trust those guys' opinion. The trombone game looked fun. I've never heard of it, but it did look fun.
F-Zero 99 just looks wild.
Yeah, I actually saw someone complaining about that in an Irish Simpsons fans group, and I don't know what they were complaining about. They were like, the first comment was, I really want an F99 thing. No, an F-Zero thing. And they were like, they gave it to me, but they didn't quite give it to me. And I'm like, okay. I don't really know. Because obviously they've changed something about the format of it, and this person didn't want that. I'm like, well, how dare they try and change the format to make it more appropriate for, you know, the modern audience.
Yeah, basically making it a battle royale, which is mental. Or in
Actually,
fact,
it made me think of Tetris 99, which is also a battle royale.
correct, yeah. And in fact, Harriet has just said, I've just played F-Zero 99 and came second. How? Do you want to know why,
Probably
Harriet?
like 5 people playing at the moment.
I was going to say, do you want to know why, Harriet? Because that's how good you are at the game. You're freaking great.
Yeah, inside you there are 2 wolves. One of them's me and one of them's Jeremy.
You are secretly like a proper F-Zero aficionado. That's what it is.
Give me steak, Harriet. I'm hungry.
Oh, we're just under 2 minutes now, so if folks want to, you've never played it, don't say that. Come on.
You just said you came second. Why would you lie to me like that, Harriet? You've never played. I'm so hurt. I can't trust anyone.
Look at your Umbreon there. You know what we won't see tonight? An Umbreon.
No, that's true. I should have had him earlier. I haven't touched that DLC. I am the worst. I haven't even tried to get Mewtwo because I got a lot going on.
Is that one of the special gimmicks at the moment in the DLC then, or in the game?
No, Mewtwo was a Terra raid that's been going on for the last week or so. Maybe, I can't remember, but like we got Mew as like a special gift a few weeks back, and you get like a bonus if you catch Mewtwo using Mew or something. I've not been following it. Can you tell I've not been following it? I've been too busy like, you know, upending my life via my job.
I hear you on that. So we're about a minute away, as it were. And I'm still trying to think of other games we're going to be hearing from. They're all going to, as soon as I see them on screen, it's going to be like, oh yeah, that's coming out.
What did I miss at the end of the Direct? Because I had to go. So what was, anything good from the last half?
Paper Mario, a remake of that was announced.
Did they even finish making that?
There was a remake of the GameCube game, if memory serves, because there was quite a lot that was shown on that stream overall. But overall, I think it was a very strong Nintendo Direct for Nintendo, so I'm curious to see how this state of play ultimately is in comparison, which probably isn't entirely fair, but to a degree, it really is.
I mean, they chose to be on the same day.
Exactly, right, exactly. Alright, 5 seconds, so I'm going to mute the music that I'm playing in the background, and let's see if I can get this working. Do let me know in the chat if the music is a bit overboard. Oh, may include mature content.
It's got boobies in it. Boobies in the trees!
Oh. It's like, it's like Ghost Trick all over again.
Oh, finally. How did they get this footage of me?
I have zero idea what this is. And I'm already concerned.
Well,
this is called Tetanus Simulator, and I've already lost.
Tetanus Simulator.
This is a more realistic example of the movie The Hangover.
Is this a game where you're not allowed to use your hands to climb it with anything?
Okay.
They're only using their feet?
They are, but... Oh, his face is broken.
Sucks.
Someone in the chat on the PlayStation thing is like, dude got cake, dude got a whole bakery.
Post.
Okay, that's not what I would choose, my bro.
Yeah. Okay, tree.
Welcome, Matty, welcome. Not actual gameplay now.
Only that bit, the bit before.
Oh, hey, Mike. No.
It's Australian!
I was just taking a break from my run. So road's out.
Yeah, road's out, but no worries.
What?
Grapple point.
What?
Oh, just grapple. I'll grapple it.
Yeah, just grapple with a grappling hook.
Oh, yeah, I'll just grapple that fucker with my grappling hook.
Yeah, no worries. Just grapple that fucker.
I'll just grapple that fucker.
Yeah, good.
I'll get on with the grappling. He's got tiny little glasses like Bastard
It's a lot of...
What just happened?
I don't know, you learn about grappling
All
hooks.
right. pull out my grappling hook. Well, I don't know where.
Out of my ass.
Oh,
If you've got vertigo, look away.
okay. All right.
Is vertigo the thing I'm thinking of?
That's what people always mean. Oh, goodbye.
Oh, what?
They thought that Death Stranding was too majestic.
Hi, I'm Sean Benson. Here at PlayStation,
And
our
I
team is
fell off a
always on the
skateboard for
lookout
this
for
game.
creative, inspiring, and original games to bring to PlayStation
I'm sorry
players
you had
around
to
the
follow
world.
that, Sean.
We are constantly canvassing game development studios as we search for the next exciting idea. And as you just saw, Baby Steps is a great example of the innovative spirit that we're looking for.
Italics don't work
In
in
today's
subtitles.
state of
I know,
play,
right?
we've got a wide variety of games to share with you. My hope is that these demonstrate the diversity of experiences coming to PlayStation consoles and PSVR 2. On that note, I'm very excited to welcome PlayStation players to Roblox.
Oh no.
This infinite variety of 3D immersive experiences is making the jump to PS4
Wow, they were right about
on October
Roblox.
10th.
Wait, hang on.
Roblox
Roblox is
features
the thing
full
that children like,
cross-platform
right?
support.
Yep.
So you
They
can
make
join
that oof
66
noise.
million daily active users across PC, mobile, and other platforms. We can't wait for you to explore
okay,
millions of
actually.
experiences together and to see what you create.
I find this game confusing and enraging.
All right, let's dive
'cause I'm
in.
old.
Starting with a look
Excuse
at
me.
2 great games coming
Sudden
to
cough.
PlayStation VR 2.
Wait, did that Roblox just talk?
What?
Welcome to the Ghostbusters. You might be
If you ever
new
wanted to
here,
be scared
but
and
we
also
have a
kind
job
of
to
wanted
get
to throw
done.
up, then
The
VR is
city
for you.
isn't going to save itself. So
Don't
get
make me
geared
want to
up
buy a
and
Vomit me
PSVR
out.
2, please.
because working together,
If you wanted to be a
you the best
Ghostbuster and
chance.
also a furry, got you,
you'll have
got you
access
that.
to the latest ghost-busting gadgets, if you can earn them. We're talking turrets, shields, decoys, and so much more.
Are we going to be given access to effective freeze count?
I don't know.
You need to be ready for anything. Before you'll be ready to take on the ghost.
Do let us know how sounding is well, everybody, because I appreciate this is now a lot louder and that things might go a bit skew with here and there.
Rise of the Ghost Lord.
Oh yeah, and these guys, mini
Are they
buffs,
literally
they're
letting
gonna be a
10-year-olds
real
know?
pain in the...
Oh, it was an ass joke. Wow, I'm really spicy this evening, I'm sorry.
Interesting we're getting a PSVR 2 focus on this, which I'm happy about in the sense that...
Oh, talking about
There
wanting to
hasn't been
shit
much.
yourself in VR.
Is this Resident Evil, I assume?
I don't know, it's not good. Probably
No
be
fucking
maggots.
way.
Oh,
You should drink a game every time there's a curse word.
oh, old man. Oh, this crosses over with that Baby Steps game, and there's just a guy coming at you. Grappling.
Yeah, Resi 4 says Harriet.
Resi 4 is like the only one I recognise. Because they remade it, didn't they? This is the remake.
Yes.
The VR version of the remake.
Think you can swallow me whole, huh?
The one with the I don't know. Oh god. Someone in the chat and PlayStation thing just went, it's like Resident Evil, but worse.
Base Resident Evil 4 game required some camera angles adjusted for trailer use.
President's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
It's called an eaglet. Why didn't they call it an
Seeing
eaglet?
increased
That was more
movement
fun.
from Los Eliminados.
Wait, this
Don't
is the
get
same
careless.
game. We still talking about the same game.
Copy.
I think this is an add-on for the Resi 4.
What
Oh, you're
terrible
gonna have an
actions will be
Ada
done in its name,
centric one.
and who will pay its dark cost?
Find Lewis. Fetch me the
I
amber.
always thought Ada was a pretty badass character, from what I recall.
Yeah, doesn't she just like
Have you
kind of turn up
changed,
at the end
Ada?
in the main game? Like,
Or
haha,
are you
bye.
just trying to use me again?
Because in this world, someone always pays.
There's someone who needs my help.
Best not to ask who or why.
Dramatically.
It's what I researched for all these years, Ada.
Do, do,
And I
do,
see the
do,
symptoms
do,
already
do,
showing in
do,
your
do,
eyes.
Journey plan. Here we stand.
Oh. Free update, the mercenaries.
I read that as the Mercenables. I've clearly mixed up Expendables with Mercenaries in my head. Copyright Mercenables.
It's a good name for like a low to
Expendaberries.
mid-tier prog rock band.
Expendaberries just sounds like fruit that goes off really quickly.
Getting some Avatar in our lives.
I am Navi.
I've still not seen either of these films.
You are what I made you!
Matt Mercer, why?
I was abducted by the RDA and trained in their ways. For 15 years, they kept me from my world and my people.
Wait. You have the map.
I want to say
You are sorry.
this game is somehow canon in the world of like Avatar. I vaguely remember
He
James
wants to make
Cameron.
5
Is
of
it
those
a refuge
movies.
from
This
your
is probably the
burdens?
best way he's going to be able to.
Did James Cameron appear in another stream
Teach me the
PlayStation one that we did a
ways
watch
of
along of, and he
Navi.
like kind of say that?
And
That's why he was
help
on
me
camera for like a
reconnect
minute or
with
two
my
talking
world.
about this.
Every time I see stuff about this, I always
I
think
won't
about
hurt
that fucking comic I saw years ago, where the main character of the main film gets a hug from a Navi and then she just turns around and goes, Jake Sully, you are now pregnant. And I just always think about that, because it's like, what? That's not my fault if you don't understand how it works.
You are starting to think like a Navi. Now, we will teach you to ride like one.
I will say this does look really nice just to look at in
Now
general.
Pandora
They can
is
USB
under
into
attack
all
again.
that.
I'm getting a lot of Horizon
I will
Zero
not
Dawn
allow
vibes
the
from
RDA
this.
to destroy this land. This is my home.
Really dickish association.
The Navi will fight on your side against the RDA.
I am Navi, and I will protect Pandora. Sivako!
Fair.
We need him, Connor. We need him stronger. Faster.
This is oh, what's it
Better
called?
equipped.
Cyberpunk. Ah!
More vicious than ever.
I mean, I assume this is Cyberpunk, is
We
it?
need him ready.
I don't know.
No, it's not. There you go.
No, it's Ghostrunner. Someone said Ghostrunner 2. Yeah, I was about to say it didn't look exactly.
There was just the scene when they were like, when someone was typing on a
Yeah,
computer,
I
and I just thought that looks very similar.
Oh, gross.
I like
Oh,
that.
that's not good.
I like that closed caption then. Music notes. Crotchets.
Oh, it's making my brain very unhappy. Oh, can you stop?
Are they about to reveal like a whole bunch of new colours of controller?
They're like, now your controller will like heat up to molten metal in your hand and have to drop it. Wow, so exciting!
Forged in the
It'll shock
fires
you
of
every now and then and tell
Photoshop.
you to get a job.
It's like forged in the fires of Photoshops, frozen in the lakes of... I don't know. The Deep
Oh, red,
Earth
blue, and
collection.
white. Seriously? Red, blue, and white. Well done for making that incredibly overdramatic for what it was. French people be like, "Ayo!"
Gotta fill time here, you know.
Hi.
Someone's like, when
I'm
are they
Johan
going to make a
Gillestad,
Dorito dust colored
CEO
one
and
to hide
creative
the
director
marks?
at Arrowhead Game Studios. And today I'm pleased to
Yes,
share an
Dorito dust
extended
colour.
look at Helldivers 2.
As Sean says
We're
in the
starting
chat,
on the
it's got a
ship's
new
bridge,
hat.
preparing to select
got
our
a new
mission from
hat.
the galactic war map. Once cleared for mission engagement, it's time to go into your hell pod and prepare for planet
Time to go
I
into
don't
your
want to go
hell
into a
pod.
hell pod. I'm sorry. You're
Join
not
us
putting
all
me in one of
on
those
one of the many
fuckers.
planets in the galaxy. Set
I
them
said
on
helipod. No,
important
you didn't. You
missions
said
to
hell pod.
eliminate
I heard
the
you.
deadly Bile Titan.
Oh,
Dead-
I'm so out.
Bile Titan is a great name for like a death metal band or something.
Okay, we need to find the terminate
It's also
Titan.
me.
I
checking
think it's
things
this
out.
way. There's some enemies here.
Okay,
So,
I'm covering you on the right.
based on the fact near the top right corner, it says twice eliminate the Bile Titan. I assume there are 2 of them.
Oh, there's loads of them.
Someone's made a point in the PlayStation chat that looks like Destiny, and I'm agreeing with that.
God, no, it's the Bile Titan! Oh, I died.
Yes, drive.
Reinforcing. Oof, I have to run.
Bug breach detected.
Alright, I'm back.
That's a fucking tyrant.
Can you guys take him out with the recoilless?
Yeah, I'll try to take him down from the side. Reload my
I love how these
recoilless.
players talking to each other because they're not as worried as the actual people.
I got the enemies on my back as well.
Yeah, just go around the left here. Oh my god.
Oh, there's a charger here.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna take out the brute commander.
Anyway,
He's charging me.
We take out the charger with recoilless.
Alright.
Reload way.
Nice. I'm gonna thin out the crowd a little bit.
There are a lot of them coming. My guard dog is taking care of the little ones. Oh!
I'm throwing out the strafing runs, try to take out the small guys.
All of these tactics they're implementing.
I'm sorry.
I would never do because I never think of them.
For the Helldivers.
I tell you what I would do, I wouldn't say them aloud.
Yeah, right.
Like a Gundam pilot.
Okay, should we do something?
Or like a
I'm
shonen
running
anime.
to the side while also shooting!
Or like a shonen anime character calling out their special move.
You're like, you said you knew some maneuvers, you just listed lazily to the left!
Coming for me.
Getting out of the way.
There
There we go.
Good job.
Nice.
Good job, guys.
Well done,
I do not want to
Helldivers.
play with these guys.
Another
This is boring
win
as
for
fuck.
Super.
Yeah, I've honestly got no
Successful
interest in
mission.
this, but what I
Players
will
are
say
rewarded for their efforts.
is in terms of the look of
Allowing
the
them to
game,
upgrade their ship,
I like sort of the
weapons,
look of the stuff.
armor, and strategy.
Like the actual armor looks pretty cool,
Giving
for
them
example.
the edge in
For
the
me,
Yeah,
many
in my
it looks
eyes.
like a solid game to play with
I
your,
hope
with
you
your
enjoyed
homies.
seeing a glimpse
Yeah.
of just one of the many missions and planets the game
I've
has to
already
offer.
forgotten what it's called.
I believe it's
Now go out there and
Helldivers.
spread managed
Helldivers.
democracy.
Go out there and spread managed democracy. What the fuck kind of dystopian bullshit was that? We're about to introduce this planet to synergy. Oh no, they're using that amazing tactic of coming up behind you. You'll never know because they didn't say it out loud. Someone says democracy. I'm a monarchist, sir. In the chat.
It's Spiders, man!
Spiders, man.
You don't need to sell me on this game already,
This is
but
Brian Intihar,
you may.
Senior Creative Director at Insomniac Games. Thank you for all of your amazing feedback to
I
the
haven't
demo at the
slept for a
showcase
year.
earlier this year. Marvel Spider-Man 2 is filled with an amazing story and story missions. But today I'm here to provide you with a first look at how the open world experience is evolving and how the game is built to take full advantage of the PlayStation 5.
Tell me.
The first thing you'll notice is that our city has nearly doubled in size with the addition of 2 iconic New York boroughs.
Flippin' heck,
Queens and
double in
Brooklyn.
size?
And we've introduced the web wings, an entirely new mechanic that, when combined with web swinging, allows you to traverse the city in a whole new way and at faster speeds than
now
ever
I'm gonna have to
before.
look up if there are any
Whether it's a
spiders that
neighborhood
really
backdrop
do
of
that, and that's
Queens
gonna give
or
me
the
nightmares.
fireworks that light up the sky of Coney Island, exploring these areas will feel much different than the towering skyscrapers of Manhattan, while also delivering memorable locales like Peter Parker's old stomping grounds in Midtown High and Miles Morales' current place of learning, Brooklyn Visions Academy.
Hey Miles, what's up?
Speaking of our heroes, Marvel Spider-Man 2 will introduce the ability to switch between the 2 wall crawlers in the open world. And, thanks to the power of the PlayStation 5, you can make that switch almost instantly.
That's pretty cool.
Delivering a bigger city and playing as not 1 but 2 spider heroes were big goals for Marvel Spider-Man 2. But this time around, it was equally important to provide a greater sense of exploration and discovery. As you progress through the main story, a number of new activities and storylines will become available. The majority of those will now be represented by visual cues in the world that grab your attention, such as a flock of Kraven's Talon drones circling a building, a mysterious symbol projected into the sky, or even an unfamiliar spider-bot ping emitting from one of the rooftops. Many activities, like the Hunter's cloaked blinds that overlook the Big Apple, lead to even greater challenges, yet yield worthy rewards and new information about Marvel's greatest hunter, Kraven. Others will lead to a climactic showdown with Marvel villains not yet seen in this Spider-Man universe. The Spider Heroes have new AR tech in the lenses of their masks, providing a quick glimpse of activities already discovered, or helping locate new ones yet to be revealed. You can always refer to the upgraded Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man app to quickly track nearby areas of interest. The app will also include incoming requests from those who call Marvel's New York home.
So it's just the fact it's called the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man app.
Like the students
That's what
of
made me
Brooklyn
think it's
Visions
probably like
calling
next
upon
door.
Miles will require you to put on the mask of a specific hero. All these activities, including crimes you stop from the game's
Don't
various
throw
enemy
your drums
factions,
on the
also
ground.
now feed into the new district progress system, which even provides more rewards and unlocks our brand new fast travel system. As you can see here, the PlayStation 5 and its SSD means you can move across the city with very little downtime. Finally, the more city you explore and the more activities you complete, the more ways you'll be able to customize your spider hero. This includes mastering additional combat abilities and traversal skills, acquiring and improving gadgets, upgrading through the new suit tech system, and of course, unlocking additional spider suits. And we're talking lots and lots of suits. Marvel Spider-Man 2 will feature over 65 suits from the comics, movies, and multiple original designs. And thanks to the all-new suit style system, you'll now have more than 200 different ways to outfit your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Cool, how many NFTs?
On behalf
Hopefully
of Insomniac
none.
Games, we couldn't be more
There is
excited
a
about what this expanded
like a
city has to offer.
tokusatsu like
And
Power
all the new
Rangers
ways
/
you'll
Kamen
experience
Rider
Marvel's New
inspired
York.
design,
We
and
look
it's
forward
like
to seeing you
I
swinging
need that
around in
suit.
Marvel Spider-Man 2 when
I
it
just
launches
want my
October
Spider-Man
20th,
to look like
only on
a
PlayStation
tokusatsu
5.
hero. Again, I was already sold on the game, but that's just got me more excited.
You're weathering that excitement. Spider-Man, but with a cape. No cape!
October 20th, flippin' heck. Oh, look at little PlayStation symbols running down a hill like it's Takeshi's castle.
1 year has passed since the end of the great conflict between Dana and Rena. And so, our journey continues.
There she is! Don't let her get away!
After her!
A forgotten girl.
The gang's all here.
Broken piece.
The hell she did? She's a monster!
The truth is that people will always doubt, hate, and reject.
Another journey. No idea what this game is.
People say Tales of the Rise.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. A lot of people are saying it. Someone said Mickey was that.
All differences must be erased. Once there are no differences, there
There's
will
a new
be...
thing among character design to make it look like people just eat out the shower with their hair in their face, and I don't like it. It is Tales of the Rise. That's that Dawn character again, Jeremy.
Oh, Hoyoverse warning.
What we call destiny is neither visible nor tangible. Yet, it is as certain as the collapsing and converging of the past and present.
It's this Honkai Star Rail, so I want to play
I
it.
called
No,
out
isn't
to
it the
you,
Triple V
and
one?
you came.
Is
The future is like a labyrinth. Every divergence is merely an inducement. There is only one real path.
Oh, yes, but it's not on console yet. So
Correct.
all the console players have been waiting for Honkai Star Rail.
Turn-based insanity. Or correction, turn-based
Part of it makes
gacha
you think of
insanity.
Train,
You and
by the way.
I
Which
are
part of
each
it?
other's destiny.
Oh, did that just say October 11th?
Vegas! Having a great
I
time?
didn't even see the
I
fucking
hope
name
you're
of the
all ready
game.
for the Foamstars
Oh,
opening
it's
beta
Foamstars,
party!
Jeremy. This was mentioned in the Gamescom.
Yep. Foam Stars.
The Foamtastic 4 vs 4 party!
This is like Splatoon, but they've added a bottle of fairy liquid.
Yep. Splatoon for PlayStation. If it was not Splatoon.
Clean up at the same time as making you
2 insanely fun game modes! Smash the star!
Okay, if you're calling them insanely fun, I'm already, like, you're overdoing it.
Defeat the star player to win!
Smother them in foam! Kill them!
Happy Bath
Fill their
Survival!
esophagus with foam.
Dominate the arena in teams of 2 with support from your allies on the outside.
When I will say, the game mode name of Happy Bath Survival is quite good.
I'm always happy when I survive a bath. It's a very scary time for me. Every year when I have my bath, it's really scary.
I'm genuinely very curious to see, in terms of gameplay, how this feels. Because I love the look, the aesthetic of all of this. It's speaking to me a lot, but I'm just very I'm weary as to how easy this is going to be to manage, and inevitably...
We'll see you at the Foamstars.
Sorry, Rave Breaker just made me think, yeah, he's the one who calls the police on all your raves. And you're like, God damn it, Rave Breaker. It's so uncool.
We've been having a blast with Foamstars, and we can't wait for you to get your hands on it. The open beta kicks off later this month. Before we wrap up, Square Enix has one more update for us today. They're hard at work on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the ambitious follow-up to the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy VII Remake. Let's see what's in store for one of next year's most anticipated games.
Oh boy. Is Keith watching this elsewhere?
He's not,
The
no, he's
world's
not. He has no
ending.
idea this is going on.
At least, that's what everyone's saying.
This sky, I don't like it.
Ready to fire, sir.
Welcome to the New World Order
of wrestling.
Fire!
Of love?
Just close your eyes and listen. Tell me you can't hear that. Her rallying cry.
Planet runs out of energy. It and everything on it dies.
We can overcome our fate.
Am I the same as these monsters? Am I even
You're better looking.
human?
Okay, we're looking for Sephiroth. Think you can find him?
Oh, Sephiroth.
Kate Sith!
You see. So you heeded the call too, did you?
What are you talking about?
As you can see, your brothers down there are having a little get-together.
Oh my god, look at the segue!
You get to ride a Segway! Breaking news!
About the Segway. Don't fucking come near me with a jabby stick.
Degradation. Do not be
It's called
deceived.
aging, we all do it.
You know the truth. Trust in me.
Do not trust this man. That is a fucking word! I forgot! Oh, yeah. So it looks like it's building on stuff from the first one. Having team stuff, like things you can do together. That was unnecessary, but okay.
I might have to replay the first game just to remember how
That was
the
Alexander,
controls
that's so fucking cool.
work. So good.
Don't get me wrong, there's always a few in 7 that I forget are in there. Oh my god. I just don't want to know.
Chocobo Racing!
Well, you saw the goal sort.
No, I know, but in fact, we're actually seeing it.
Excuse me. Could you look after my friend? Just for a bit.
You have to jumping back and forth in time again. One thing I've learned is that anyone in a black video
Tutelary creatures, set only to appear when the planet is in grave danger.
Who dares disturb my slumber?
Who
It's
dares
upon
make me
us.
backflip out of my
The
coffin?
reunion. When worlds merge. I'm waiting, Cloud.
Jesus Christ, how much are they covering? Or is this just a general thing?
No, I think this is specifically for part 2, for Rebirth.
I'm gonna record Keith watching that.
February 29th.
Oh shit, we're back in leap years again.
Okay, well, conveniently, I've not played
We hope
Integrate
you enjoyed
yet,
that new look at Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's coming to PlayStation 5 on February 29th. And that's all for State of Play.
Okay.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
They brought it on my hand.
And now...
Oh, that was a strong finish.
Montage, montage. It's all about the montage.
Happy leap year. Leap up.
Oh, we're getting a preview of Bunch of Suits now for Spider-Man. Show me the Tokusatsu one. So many suits. Five unique suits for Miles. Yes! You showed it for 2 seconds! You...
Yeah, they know you want it, Jeremy, that's why. Treat them mean, keep them keen. I like the fact that one's the mohawk is just on the suit. it could be a Spider-Man or Spider's Men.
Well, there we go.
Nice.
So, is there anything in particular you want to analyze from the FF7 trailer from your perspective?
I'd need to watch it again, because I'm aware that the story has slightly diverged because it is a remake. It's hard to explain unless you've actually seen it, but like there is definitely some stuff in there that I'm very interested in.
I've just got it running in the background, by the way. Just on,
I can
mute.
see. I'm just having. Sorry, yeah, you're right. Also, there's some stuff that I haven't seen before, but I know, like, it may not be the first time we've seen it, if that makes sense. I know Keith has been keeping much closer eye on this, but like, I'm just looking at the gameplay there, and I'm just trying to see if Red is playable.
I think based on that,
he is. I can see it there. Actually,
yeah.
There he is. Yeah. So like, he wasn't playable in the first game.
Double back a few frames.
He was there, but he was like there as someone helping you. So that's very interesting.
Kate Sith looks great.
Kate Sith does look great. Interested to see what the story is behind him, obviously, because if it's the same as the previous game, as the original rather. And the Chocobos look great, and the Chocobo racing looks great. The segues, undecided on that. I don't know. It's gonna be great. Like I'm just when you know someone you love is gonna be so excited, and you're just like, oh, wait to show them. It's gonna be great. Oh, it's gonna be awesome. Yeah, my husband is like, do you think that was the Zolom? I thought that might be the Zolom, the Midgar Zolom, because they're on the boat there that they leave from. I have problems remembering the plot of the original game.
Yeah, and it sort of diverges.
They're outside of Midgar now. They've left Midgar.
Yeah, like a potential spoiler talk, by the way, folks, in case you're someone who hasn't.
I'm sorry, I'm not spoilering this game. I'm spoiling like a 20, 30.
Oh no, I'm just saying, like, we may talk about the remake, as it were, like elements.
I'm not that familiar with the story of the remake, so you're safe. But like things like even the angles, like that angle of that shot is exactly like it is in the original game. It's very, very cool. I don't know who that's supposed to be. I feel like I should know that, but I don't.
Was that the guy who was dancing the close-up?
Well, one of them was definitely the dude from the Honeybee, I think. But the other guy with the moustache, don't know who that was. Keith will know. But the fact that Zach is there as well, it makes me think that there's like some back and forth in time. I love that polygon shit. And this is clearly, because in the original game, you can actually play that chase as a game in the Gold Saucer, and they've clearly done that again, which I think is really cool. God, you could have. Do you know what? The Gold Saucer in this has probably got more stuff in it than the entire first one.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. And as for Vincent's entrance, like,
he's so dramatic. That's so.
I need to watch this again.
So yeah, and it's interesting as well because things like Intergrade and like just other things have made it so characters that were optional in the original are probably not going to be optional now.
Yeah, which case in point, me, I didn't even know that who I always referred to because I didn't know any better as Yuffie for a while. But I didn't.
That's how it's spelled.
But I didn't realise that Yuffie was even an optional character because I never encountered them in my first playthrough.
Yeah, no, and I mean like. The thing is as well, like, if you don't get the thing exactly right, she'll steal your shit and run away. Like, the number of people who... You can get her quite early, I think, but I had to look up a guide, and some of the things you have to do are not obvious. Like, like you have to say, like... You have to be quite mean to her, or if you're not to her, she's like, ah, fuck you, and runs off.
Well, folks, I think on that note, we're going to start to gradually bring this to a close. Just going to get some music sort of gently in the background, as it were. Any closing thoughts? Anything in particular, FF7 aside, but anything else that stood out to you in particular? It was a lot shorter than I thought it was going to be, but then again, like I said at the top of the stream, I didn't know how long this was going to be. Excited for the Spider-Man stuff they showed, but otherwise...
A lot of it was stuff we'd seen at Gamescom, maybe slightly expanded. The Honkai Rail stuff flashed up so quickly. Do you know what? The Honkai Star Rail thing was so small up in the top left, I barely saw it.
Yeah, very interesting how they did that.
Did it say it was coming to PS4 and 5?
I
didn't even catch that.
Let me scrub through quickly and find out. Let me find it on the thing. Sorry, pardon me for a sec, folks, while I quickly try and figure out where it was in the stream. We had the Tales of Arise. It was shortly after that, if I remember correctly. Yeah, and then before Foamstars, so... Let's see if it comes up anytime soon.
Oh, there we go. Honestly, though, seriously, what part of it makes you
so
train?
the logo was so tiny. That is
It
insane.
was tiny! Yeah, okay, so it says... What does it say?
Honkai
Nothing.
Star Rail PS5, October 11, 2023.
But it doesn't actually say anything, does it? I guess it just means that it's coming to the PS5. That is going to bum a lot of my friends out if it's going straight to PS5 and skipping PS4.
I think it was always going to skip PS4.
Oh, that's going to bum a lot of people out. Because there's still not as many people with a PS5 who want one. You know?
No, I hear you on that. I think it's because eventually they did a big update, which I'm trying to remember. Because Genshin Impact, they did a significant update, which
yeah,
I think basically
I
think it bypassed PS4, if I remember correctly. There was a point where they kind of, in essence, cut off PS4. I might be totally wrong on that.
No, my friend is still playing it on PS4. So
okay.
I know it has to still be at least, and she's playing the newer stuff. So I don't know.
Well, it may have been a point where if you... I can't remember what it was. There was an update, which I seem to recall meant that if you started playing it on PS5, from that point, you couldn't go back to PS4 or something. It was something weird like that. I don't remember.
Sense, I guess. I don't really understand.
But either way, looking forward to playing it, though, just because it's turn-based, so it's not going to be as... Well, he says now, not going to be as. But in theory, I'll have time to kind of actually take in everything, as it were.
Don't fall in the Hoyo hole. Ever.
Again.
He'll never come out. You're like, I'm on a train. I'm like, oh god, he's gone. He's gone down the Hoyo hole.
I'm trying to remember quickly what else there was. There was obviously all the Resident Evil. That's not the name of it. Resident Evil. The Mercenaries, the Avatar
Resident
thing as
Evil
well
4,
was
the
in there.
VR and the Mercenables. Mercenables.
But there was the Helldivers thing, which we didn't really care much about.
I was like, I ain't getting in anything called a Hell Pod. I don't care how much you're paying me.
The Tales of Arise game looks alright. Foamstars, like I said, I'm interested in it, but I don't know exactly how to feel about it.
There wasn't really anything new there, to be honest. Was
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it only because we'd seen the Gamescom one, I think. If we hadn't, we wouldn't have seen anything about it.
Sean was saying in the chat, I wanted more MGS3 stuff. I get the feeling that is a very long way off. I think that's one of those things that had been rumoured for quite a while was happening, and that probably seemed like an optimal time to do it. And it might still be a couple of years.
You're talking about Metal Gear Solid 3?
Yes, when it was like the whole big...
So what, like a remake, or...?
It was the big Snake Eater reveal, where like Snake appeared for
Oh,
in, like,
the
Dark
fucking
Alley.
Jurassic Park crocodile!
Yeah. So I reckon that... I reckon we won't hear about that again at the earliest until next summer.
Because he's very sneaky, and they keep trying to catch him for news, and he's like, "Waha!" and tactical play.
Oh, actually, that's a good point, because they are doing that Metal Gear Solid collection, which has got a bunch of the old ones together. The thing and it's Volume 1 as well, which makes me wonder if in Volume 2 they figured out a way to port over... It's next month, really? Flippin' heck. It makes me wonder in Volume 2 if they figured out a way to port over Metal Gear Solid 4, because that is currently just forever trapped on the PS3 due to the architecture of the cell processor that they developed with.
Can I just, this is completely out of left field, but you saying it all being together, those of you who have Steam and you haven't played Mass Effect, apparently the Ultimate Collection or whatever is 10 quid at the moment, and it's all of them. So, like, go get on that.
Go for it.
Crazy good value, that.
I think I've got the Mass Effect collection because it may have been on PS Plus at some point as one of the redeemable games. I don't remember. I definitely have it, I think.
Steam thing, so.
But I've only ever played Mass Effect 2, though. Fun fact.
Keith has never played any Mass Effect, which is hilarious to me because he is like the perfect person to play Mass Effect.
I think he would really enjoy it.
Exactly, and I think he knows that too, so he's just like, I better not. Just in case. Wow, I just tried to go onto the Steam website and it's like, how old are you? And I was like, how old are you? The person who coded this website, because I'm probably older. How dare you?
What I'm going to do in the background while we're talking for a few more minutes, I'm just going to leave that Final Fantasy VII trailer just playing again, because...
Yeah, it was cool.
Just sort of look over it, as it were.
Yeah, so it's the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. It's on offer until the 25th of September, and it is currently £10 down from 50.
Yeah, I think that from my
Not
point of view,
sponsored.
Yeah, I mean, for me, like, I don't have a PC, so I doubt it will work on the Mac, as it were.
Oh no, it's not for people. It's not for people who play things on console. So like,
Yeah.
Oh, Harriet's done a tweet.
Okay.
I'm gonna go look at that.
You will have to fill me in.
Can you fill me in?
But so you know what? At the beginning of the stream, I was mentioning how will this state of play compare to. Go on.
I'm just laughing at. I'm laughing at Harriet's Twitter banner. I didn't know what it was that.
Go on.
I'm related. No, it won't make any sense.
Very well. Okay. So I mentioned like how will this compare to the Nintendo Direct earlier, and honestly, I don't think you can compare them because they were both so vastly different.
I mean, of course they were.
But in the sense of like, I even said going in, this was going to be focused on already announced games, and we didn't really have a scope of what that meant. And it was just a few updates, nothing sort of major, if you will, a few significant updates for some of the games. But overall, it was a vastly different presentation to what Nintendo did earlier. And in a good way as well, because a lot of it was, a bunch of this was intriguing, some of it, like the Helldivers thing, couldn't have cared less, but still good that they gave the game that amount of time and they felt it necessary and, quite frankly, worth having a stream like this just to put a bunch of things together. I don't know if there was any rumours online that FF7 was going to be involved in this, but the fact that was what they ended with, I don't think anyone expected. I certainly didn't.
I mean, that's good because it means that's a good thing about having someone who's a partner who's totally into a game but also in their 40s, is the fact that you can still like blindside them with information that's freely available on the internet. Aha.
There we go.
That'd be so fucked if he was in his 20s. He'd be like, don't you know about that? I'm like, also, are you my son? Leave my house.
But on that note, folks, we are going to start to wind this down. I will remind you all quickly that we will be back tomorrow night from 7:30 PM UK time. Pending the game that we want to start arriving, we will start playing that game most likely. But if we don't, we'll have something else planned. A bunch of stuff got announced, so we might try some other bits and bobs and see how that goes. Or who knows what else could happen, quite frankly. We shall see. But either way, I thank you all so much for tuning in to both this stream and if you were here earlier today for the Nintendo Direct stream. Thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed it. VOD of the Nintendo Direct one is up now on YouTube. I will get the VOD of this up on the YouTube channel as quickly as I can as well. Claire, if people want to find out more about you and find out just more of your links and such in general, what is the best place to do that with?
The best place is probably to go to my Linktree, which is under construction, but it's in Jeremy's About section on his Twitch because he's very kindly put it there. But generally, anywhere online where you find Felflone, that's me, FELFLOWNE, despite the fact that Jeremy missed out one of the L's on the graphic, and that's fine, we're not mad about it, because it's hard to spell, but it's too late in my life to rebrand as Felf. Yeah, we'll talk about it later, it's fine.
No, what did I do?
It was literally, this is part of the reason I have an issue, is the fact that it's too late for me to rebrand. Felflone is too hard to spell and too hard to say, but I can't do anything about it now. You're welcome, Harriet. Thank you for coming to both. Oh, Jeremy, I'll tell you, Harriet, some exciting news after we're offline.
Okay. Well, first of all, I'm sorry I spelt Felflone wrong. I don't know where.
It's so easy to do, though.
But I don't know where. That's what's annoyed me more than anything.
It's in the graphic. I think it's at the very top. I might even be wrong. So.
Oh, you mean the one that I made pushing the streams today and tomorrow?
Yeah.
Completely my bad. I did that very late night.
It's not a problem. It's hard to spell, and this is just another bit of proof that it's hard and annoying to spell.
I'm sorry. I will correct that and get a new one figured out on that front. But as for finding out bits from me, easy way to do it is there is a link tree for all of my bits. It's Linktree or Linktree.ee.
Linktree.
There you go. /Giraffemy, GERAFFEMY. You can find that on the About section on Twitch as well. There you can find the links to my YouTube channel where I do unboxing videos and such. More coming very soon once I have time from work and such.
We need to set you up some things so we can just fire these into the chat.
There you go. There you go.
Shouldn't be too hard to do.
But yes, you can find all the links on there accordingly. But with that being said, from myself, Jeremy, from Felflone, we'll be back tomorrow evening, and we'll see what happens tomorrow in terms of what we're going to be doing. Until then, folks, take care, have a wonderful evening, and speak to you soon. trying to hit the button. It's not working. Come on, please work. This is awkward. There we are. Got it now. See ya. Bye.